to their places. We have just the one final question that all of you will answer, and it really is more of a summation, a summary, your closing statement, if you will. And should there be random selection on who goes first? I just pick. Can I pick? I just want to pick. All right. I'll do that. And it really is, what is it about you that makes you the best candidate for mayor? I'll start with Dorothy Leonard.
I've got many things that I've watched and desired to do within the city as far as making it more efficient, making it more open, welcoming people into the community, welcoming the businesses, listening to their problems, being out there on the street. I'm a people-to-people. When we were talking about campaigning, I'm a people-to-people campaigner. That's how I'm going about this. I believe in overhauling the budget. I believe that government should be by consensus and not surprise. I feel like even as council members, a lot of our government's been by surprise. We don't even know what's coming, what we're going to be doing. I have the experience in administration, and I also have the experience in the community, a long list of service. That's really what I got on the council 4 years ago. I had been involved in many, many groups within the community trying to make it the best we could, whether it was schools, community groups, the arts. So I'd like that opportunity to take that service and really help LaCrosse become the best city that it can be and include people in it, include the council members.
Thank you, Dorothy Leonard. And we'll move on randomly in my mind. I'm working through this. Jim Bloedorn, answer that question for us. Tell us why you'd be the best guy for the job.
Thank you, Mitch. Well, I think probably number one is maturity. I'm the oldest candidate here. And I'm proud of that. I'm absolutely proud of that. I'm retired from St. Mary's University in Winona, and because of that I appreciate the river and the downtown area probably more than anybody, since I got to commute along the river for many years. But ultimately, my experience for so many years, going back to when I used to sit at council meetings and watch my dad back in the 50s, it's the sort of thing that you don't learn by jumping on board at a later time. It's the sort of thing that the history of this LaCrosse city is rich, it's powerful, it's the greatest place in the world to live, and no matter what else, it's unequivocally a destination for the whole world. Nobody, to sum it up, I guess, there's nobody here that has the same background and experience, whether it's running small businesses, and I've done that several times, some even successfully, and the bottom line is I don't believe anybody here that can do as good a job as I will or be as dedicated as I am. So one brief anecdote to show you how I feel about LaCrosse is a couple of years ago I was giving a person a ride from the university in Winona where I worked to the airport in LaCrosse, who was out of Washington, D.C., and he was a director of the National Wetlands Initiative. And I told him that if anybody ever had a beautiful commute, it was me along the river daily. And as I said that to him, an eagle flew across just above windshield height, about 150 yards in front of the car. And I was never prouder of anything than I was that day of this area.
Thank you, Mr. Bloedorn. Mick Lesky, the same in 2 minutes, please.
Let's shoot for it. Why I'm most qualified. I have a long list of community involvement, volunteer work that I've done. I've been an active member of the American Legion for 31 years. I've done such things as been a crossing guard at the Cholita Run Walk, organized a turkey dinner for 168 soldiers before they deployed to Iraq in 2004. I guess a long list of things. I'm committed to the city and to the area. From when I managed the campground at Goose Island, it was all promoting the area, and I think that's the the whole thing is to promote the area. We need to continue along with the mobile oil site. We need to fill up our industrial park up by the airport. There's lots of green space up there that needs to be addressed. And I think I'm just ready to do it. I have no political experience. I owe no one nothing. No one owes me anything. And I would treat everybody on a level table that is now on the council or is to be elected to the council. It would all start fresh. It's not what you've done, it's what you're going to do. And that's how I feel about being the mayor. I'm moving forward and we're going to do things.
Thank you, McLesky. Mayor Johnsrud, Mayor Mark Johnsrud, sum it up for us.
Thank you. I started this off with this campaign is really all about you. I have a website, johnsrudformayor.com. Let me know what's important to you on my website, and I'll let the people know those results. This race really is about experience. It's about proven experience, proven leadership. I think that over the last 4 years, you might not necessarily agree with every position I take on every issue, but you know where I stand. I've tried to make that my hallmark, whether I served on the city council, whether I served on the county board, or whether I served as mayor. Part of being mayor is being a leader, and you have to take risks. And by taking risks, you're going to have to accept criticism. And that's something that sometimes, until you walk a mile in a person's moccasins, you don't understand. But the reason why I'm running for this position is because I love the city of LaCrosse. I'm a native of the city of LaCrosse. I have a family in the city of LaCrosse. Actually, I have 2 families in the city of LaCrosse. My wife is from the north side, and I was from the south side, so that I really have connections to both the north and the south side within the city of LaCrosse. But this race isn't about me, it's about you. And that's what's important in this community and in this city. That's the reason why I want to be mayor, is to ensure that you have the opportunities for jobs, to increase our tax base, to eliminate blight, to make the community a better place to live. That's the reason why I'm running for mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark Johnsrud.